Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy papaduck back with another very important video and a very touchy topic. This video is sponsored by Ubuntu Apparel. Please go to the website, get you a shirt, get you a fit, something. And that's how y'all can help me support the channel. And thank you in advance. Listen, this video is about this book. This book is called How to Make a Negro Christian. Now, before I get into this book, because every time I talk about religion, people get a little finicky. But let's just all agree on this. Nothing till today, 2024, has worked to liberate black people or to liberate people in general. I don't care what color you are. Understand it's the top against the bottom. Now, when you look at that from an older black folks perspective, you know what they'll say? Oh, let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? Let God take care of that. And this is exactly what this book is talking about. It speaks about when it comes to religion, white folks are empowered. They're seen as superior because, we all know white Jesus, the picture and all that stuff. They gain tangible things and resources, right? Through religion. And that's facts. Black folks, this book speaks about, all black folks speak about when it comes to religion is being submissive, being obedient, okay? And that is exactly what is going on. Think about what I'm saying. Nothing has worked up until today to liberate black folks. No. Now, let me give you an example to that. Dr. Umar said something that I'll never forget. He said black churches will receive money on Sundays, and on Monday, they would deposit all that money, that black church money, into the banks. The banks would take that same money and lend it to white lenders to come into the hood and do construction and do what we call gentrification. So basically, you're participating in your own demise and don't even know it through a system called religion and banking coincided that is not ran nor owned by black people. Back to this video, folks. No matter how many churches, no matter how much we go to church, when you look at the whole entity of it, black folks, we go to church. We pull in millions and billions of dollars a year, but we don't have nothing to call our own because those churches are owned by the Vatican. Why? Like I said before, you can't go build a church without their permission. These same people that they're speaking about in this Bible, in this book, How to Make a Negro Christian. Like, this is facts. Like, don't get mad at me. This is facts. The book also says when we came here by force or how we got here, we wasn't Christian. We was converted to Christians. And if you do any kind of research, you would understand and know when, even in the Roman days, if you did not study Christianity, you was thrown to the wolves. You was out there fighting the tigers, the lions, and the bears in front of the Colosseum. Other religions was abolished because they wanted you to practice Christianity. Things like that make you wonder. You get what I'm saying? And another thing that I took from this book, this is very important what I'm about to say. Somehow we're all under this one tent when it comes to religion, Christianity, blacks, whites, and whatever. But outside of that, we are the only ones that's in bondage. Don't got a damn thing. We don't got nothing. And the other groups or the other races, they got everything. But somehow we worship the same God. Doesn't make sense, bro. Like, y'all help me make this make sense. And don't tell me, because I just told you, this book speaks about black folks' obedience. You know what I'm saying? It speaks about how we're so submissive to this whole thing. And we get, even though we don't get nothing out of it. So don't tell me, oh, let God handle it, turn the other cheek. Just forget about the 400 years that we had to help build up this whole economy. And we was promised 40 acres on a mule and we ain't get nothing. We just sent off to the dogs. Okay, y'all done built it up 400 years. We don't need y'all no more. But somehow we're all worshiping the same God, even though we don't got a damn thing. It blows my mind. You got to read this book. It'll give you a different perspective on things. It'll also speak about African deities. Okay, because when you speak to black people about African deities, African gods, and all these things, even though these gods are portrayed into X-Men's, you think, oh, Gotham City created Batman? That's why I say you got to do your research. All these superheroes that they've been using for years, come from Africa. These people, it's so, when you see the research on this, it's so in your face, you're going to be like, wow, wonder why they ain't put this in school. When you control a person's education, which is a part of mind control, education is a part of mind control, right? That's a whole nother video. But when you control a person's education, you control the person. The things you know, you haven't been taught for a reason, because if you was taught these things, you wouldn't be able to be controlled. Why you think they fight to put you in their schools? Why you think they fight to put you under one umbrella when it comes to religion? When it comes to this, why? Because of control. They didn't know what voodoo was or hoodoo, okay? Everybody, they got this stigma of voodoo and hoodoo a bad thing. Come on, bro. When a person controls what you think, okay, they're going to say it's bad, because they don't want you to find out about it. Like I said, everything has a good and negative. Everything. A bicycle can get you from point A to B. A bicycle can also get your ass hit, and you be taken out of here, and you be shooting dice with Tupac, hanging out with Biggie Smalls. So what I'm trying to explain to you, everything has a positive and a negative. Everything. But again, I want y'all to get this book. If you just join this book, How to Make a Negro Christian. And if you haven't read it, cool. But readers are leaders. Do not be afraid of education, because I promise you, the bullshit they've been teaching us, man, you don't know nothing, bro. The average person don't know nothing about the world because you wasn't taught nothing about the world. And the only thing, I'm going to say this. When you read these things, have an open mind. Have an open mind when you read these things. And when it start to make sense, because God gave you common sense. When it start to make sense, you're going to be like, damn, I see why they didn't teach us this. The X-Men's, all these superheroes, they come from African deities. Go study the Orishas. The Orishans. Go study the 42 laws of Mayat, and you'll see where the 10 commandments come from. Go study these things, bro. Don't take my word for it. Nah, I see why they ain't put this stuff in. I see why they ain't want to teach us this stuff. Come on, y'all. Don't be afraid, man. We here to learn from each other, man. You know, we here to learn from each other, bro. And I'm not saying, you know, don't believe in what you believe in or whatever the case may be. Because some people question, yes, I believe in God. I believe in the Most High. I just don't believe in what they're trying to feed us. It just don't make sense. I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of them people you can just tell anything to, bro. I ain't that, bro. I ain't that. Because I understand. How can we worship the same God, but yet we don't got shit? Now, I know y'all going to say, well, we still breathing and we still... See, this is when poor people will accept anything. You supposed to be dressed up in luxury. You shouldn't be living like no peasant. Are you crazy? But when you conditioned to think that your condition is the primary condition, and you see everybody else, they doing this and that, you feel like you don't supposed to do that. Yes, you do. Are you crazy? Don't do yourself like that, man. Don't do yourself like that. Go grab the book, man. Go check it out, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, man. You know I love y'all. We here to learn from each other. But if you have wrote the book, drop some comments on here, man. Let people from another perspective see what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, go read the book. You'll see for yourself, and it'll start making sense. Because like I tell y'all, man, leaders are readers. You know what I mean? And like I say, man, just have an open mind. It's your boy, papaduck. You know I love y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Holla at y'all on the next one.